Hello, I'm Eli, and this is...
I go by the name of Shojan. I'm an all-round creative, creator, mental health advocate based in Hertfordshire.
So, Shojan, what brings you here today?
Well, the mental health system is in reform right now. I'm leading said reform. There were several changes that need to be made.
Yes.
In, I believe it was April 2022.
Okay.
I had a realization after an incident earlier that year.
Right.
That had me hospitalized and misdiagnosed with a mental health condition.
Correct.
When I'm explaining to medical professionals my profession, the fact that I'm a mental health advocate, and my incident was nothing mental health related,
Right.
I was still misheard. I was hospitalized in a mental health facility for 10 days.
Yes, I believe I read that in the...
Deprived of my...
Yes.
Deprived of my liberty. My name was spelled wrong. They didn't do their due diligence, which made me realize reform was needed in the processing of mental health patients, of mental health patients and their assessments thereof. I couldn't believe it that I was literally placed against my will after a medical professional had already diagnosed me with potential epilepsy or fit as the cause of my incident. A member of a mental health team decided no, that was incorrect. Didn't do their due diligence on my name or any of the medication that they claimed that I should be on, yet was not on. And it was something that I was, as a mental health advocate, that, you know, keeps my being cleansed and nourished and generally my well-being, because I know that, you know, a healthy body leads to a healthy mind.
That's right. Yep.
Positive intentions, positive vibrations resonate higher than anything else. So as I'm staying afloat, trying to talk to medical professionals and, you know, tell them that they're incorrect, they didn't hear me properly, which then led to like legal disputes. I had to call my solicitors, my lawyers, who had trouble accessing paperwork from, you know, medical facilities. It's my data that they wouldn't allow me to access, which, you know, brings into question what they were diagnosing me with.
Exactly.
There was no proof of.
Right.
So I use my status as I said, I'm an all-round creator, all-round creative, actor, model, musician. It was a shame that I had to call so many lawyers just to, you know, I had to write to the ombudsman and, you know, various teams within the hospitals that they hospitalized me in. It took 10 days for me to be, or it took 8 days for me to see a psychiatrist for him to sign off and write off the fact that there's no diagnosis. Let me go. There was no medication needed. There wasn't even an apology. So the mental health system, I say, like I said, I lead with positive intentions, is in reform. And it's something that I want people to be very aware of, their rights and the processes of, you know, when an assessment is made. Listen to medical professionals, but understand yourself as well. Seek help from, you know, teams. Make sure you have a support system around you. Like, don't just go on the hearsay of the medical professionals. As a mental health advocate, I always urge people to not just dive into medication. It should be something that they should look into. There's alternative therapies, like talking therapies, other ways of dealing with, you know, your mental health. But the one thing I always lead with, have a cleansed and nourished being. Make sure you're healthy, healthy body, healthy mind.
So Shojan, can you give us a bit more insight of what you do in the community and things you're trying to advocate, you know, in regards to mental health, you know, things you might be doing for the youth, you know, things of that nature?
Well, there's, excuse me. So I'll say there's several things that I do in the community in general. So I like to, you know, I'm labelled Greenwich philanthropist, although I'm no longer based in Greenwich.
Gotcha.
But like wherever my company will sponsor like football teams, I've helped develop radio stations so that the community has a voice. I work with various charities across the board. When it comes to mental health, I have my chocolate bar. So I have my own chocolate bar, the Shojan bar.
Okay.
Which whenever I'm fundraising, I use to, I just give it to the donees, to create, funds for mental health.
Right.
There were times previous where there wasn't enough government funding being shared. Although I always say that the mind is the most important part. Like,
I agree.
It's the difference between you getting up in the morning. Like, it's positive intentions, good vibrations.
So true, man.
Will literally direct your life.
Right.
So I always say it's the difference between you saying, I'm going to get up today, I'm going to go to work, and I'm going to get stuff done.
Right.
If you wake up and say, I feel like going to work.
Words are powerful, man.
Yes. One of the main things that I always suggest to people is affirmations.
Yes.
I am is two of the most powerful words in the English dictionary. Put that with some positive words.
Right.
Will change your life. It starts to, it is your intentions through affirmations.
Yes.
So I always suggest, there's plenty of things on Spotify that give you affirmations, YouTube. Look up positive affirmations. Pick the ones that you feel will resonate with you. You feel that you need.
Right.
You are in control of your destiny, life, your existence.
Right.
So it's a thing where I urge everyone.
Yes.
There's nothing you can't do. But positive vibrations, good vibrations always resonate higher.
Right.
So as long as you lead with that mindset, you're so much better off. That's the kind of work that I do in the community. I tell everyone positivity, affirmations.
Love that, man.
And I generally feel my community is better off for it. So I always come on these platforms here to ensure that everybody knows that their real is defined by them, and don't let anyone tell you anything different than that. I am two powerful words. Place some positive words after that, and you'll see a change in your life immediately.
That's remarkable, man. That's remarkable. And to add to that, I think as well, I know for myself as well, I meditate a lot as well. Yes. I have to start my day off by meditating, and like you said, affirmations. And the day could probably go in another way that it may seem like it could be bad, but because of the mentality that I've carried since I've woken up that day, I mean, things just flow naturally, and things will come to you, and you will realize, like, wow, these really work. So the mind, as you mentioned, is such a powerful tool.
Yeah, no, I'd say, Eli, that's very good that you do meditate. Mental stability. Like the fact that you take time for yourself to relax, to gather your thoughts, to steady your whole being. You're in tune with yourself. You understand yourself. I always say to people to intend for an understanding. Right. Like for their day, for their health. Intend for it. Affirm for an understanding. Exactly. Said, and you'll be surprised at what comes in to guide you throughout your existence.
Exactly, man. Well said once again, man. So, Shojan, thank you for your time. Audience, thank you for your time for this remarkable conversation that we had today. Any more words you would like to say before we end it?
Yes, if anyone wants to, look up on my story, that's at my website, www.shojan.cool. Shojan is spelled Shojon, and cool, like I am. I'd also say check me out on Instagram, Shojan_G, as well as my music on all the major streaming platforms.
And there you go. There you have it. Once again, that was Shojan. Audience, thank you again. Until next time, stay tuned.
And today I'm going to be interviewing Monica. We're going to be talking about being in a relationship with a narcissist. So, Monica, welcome to Mind Over Matter. Thank you for joining me here today.
Thank you.
Today we're going to be talking about narcissism. But firstly, I'd like to find a little bit more about you. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Monica. I'm a 35 years old Hungarian girl. And what shall I start?
And when did you come over to the UK?
I come here in the UK in 2014.
Okay.
I start with a babysitting job. I build up my career learning the English language. Started from zero, having waitress job, working in catering. And I start university as well.
Brilliant.
But until the COVID period, I kind of stopped it.
So what made you come to the UK?
That is a bit long story. So I come here because sorry.
It's okay, take a breath. So tell me a little bit about the experience you had. I know that you had some relationships that didn't go so well. So why don't we start with your first relationship? Tell me a little bit about that one.
Yeah, I try to express myself. Yeah, I experienced a really bad relationship. I was in a relationship with a narcissistic person, and it's kind of destroyed me. Destroy actually all my personality, my soul. It's kind of take away my spirit as well. So, sorry.
So tell me how long ago was that? How long ago were you in that relationship?
Yeah, so we was together 5.5 years. Then I come here in this country to start over. I left everyone there, my family, my friends, and I was like, I'm gonna start a new chapter, totally. And, sorry.
You're doing great. So if we went back to that relationship, why don't you tell me a little bit more about that partner, about what happened, and how it affected you?
It's okay, I just feel a little bit like I'm taking a deep breath because I start to recognize, I mean, like I feel the moment, so it's all the bad memories coming back, so that's why I was a bit waiting. So what actually happened, I was still loving my first love, and when I got in the relationship, I was kind of a little bit like, not confused, but a little bit sad, emotionally. So I think I didn't really finish, I didn't really close that chapter. Then straight away I jump in a new one. Then I was young, I was naive, I want someone to love me, so soon as our relationship starts, it's kind of, I get attached to that person, so everything what he said, it was like a saint for me, so... Sorry, what it was before the question?
No, I mean, I relate to what you're saying because, you know, I also dated a narcissist, so I do relate. And I often find that the narcissists seem to find that broken piece in you and then they start to manipulate that piece. And like you were saying now, like you just told me, that you didn't finish the last relationship, so maybe something wasn't fixed inside you, and then you started a new relationship on that. So that's what I find narcissists tend to do. Yeah. I think you're more vulnerable, almost, right?
Yeah. So that guy said after a short period, if I'm not gonna change, he's just gonna leave me. So that it was the point. You said the weakest point. When I felt like no, this one as well. I don't want that to finish because it's already something that it was not finished and I felt is my fault. So I don't want this to end the same. So that when it starts, doesn't matter what he was telling me, I was just following, he was saying, I was loving him and I just listened like a blind person and that's all. So I don't want to really go what he was doing with me because I can have some bad memories, but yeah, this it was the...
Was it emotional, almost emotional manipulation? Yeah.
Yeah, it was even the silent
treatment
and everything. Yeah, especially he was playing with my emotions and stuff. So actually, what happened for the first 2 years, he was like a totally different person. He was nice and showing like everything just he's a kind person, he's an angel or something. And after 2 years, he changed his style, he changed personality. Then he said, I was asking about, oh, why you are wearing a nice shirt or a different style? And he said, I'm sorry, but I don't want to look good for you. Now I want to look good for someone else. And I was like, wait, what? Then started from there, he was a totally different person. And even he put in the Facebook that he's in an open relationship. In 2013, I checked back, later, but when I find out, I was like, Jesus, I was so naive, how I didn't see this one.
So what happened then from there onwards? What happened?
So after that, I was just running, and in one point he told me that he want to end the relationship. And I said, no, I cannot let you go. And I was like holding him tightly. And the thing what happened, he was just looking after another girl.
So he was with somebody else, is what you're saying?
Like, yeah, he tried flirting and he said that we are not together, but he always called me over. So he was with me, but he was chasing someone else, like 3.5 years. Then we stayed together, but he was just kind of using me, but I didn't see this. I talked with my father and he said that don't go over his house, his place, because you're gonna just destroy yourself and you're just gonna suffer more. But I no, I love him, everything is fine, I can handle, I can control, but no, I couldn't. So I was just going there and deep inside me is just dying again and coming out, so I couldn't.
Starting the cycle again, right?
Yeah,
Go back to it.
So I was always falling. So actually, what happened? I left the country first. Then I was running back. I was going first to Hungary.
You went back?
I went back.
For him?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. So you came here to try and.
No, I was first in Hungary. Then when I was in Ireland, I ran home after 4 months.
Okay, because you wanted to be with him.
Yeah,
and what did he say?
Yeah, he just got a contract and he left in Germany. Then we said that we're gonna meet in London. Then
and he never came.
Yes, it was the word we're gonna have a new relationship there. But you know what he said? He said that don't accept me just walking in the park and taking our hand and stuff like that. It's just gonna be sex, nothing else. Then I felt like I'm broken. So that it was the point when I said,
no, enough is enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so, what did you learn from that? I'm going to talk about where you are. I'm going to
sorry.
talk just now. No. Thank you for sharing with me and the viewers. But I'd love to hear what your takeaways are from that experience, and then I want to chat a little bit about where you are in your life now. Yeah,
like how I open my eyes or how I see the.
Yes. What did you learn from that relationship, and what has made you stronger? Because you've obviously moved on from it, which I would love to hear about just now. But I know that it's very hard and it can take some time to get over things like this emotionally. You've got to do the work and work. They've gone. They've already left. The partner. But you're sitting there with all of the emotional, sitting there with a heavy heart. So I wanted to find out how you overcame it, or what are your takeaways that maybe you can share with the viewers.
Wow. So actually that didn't start or didn't happen to one second to another. I decided that I need to do something for myself to survive this whole situation. So I take the first step. I come out from my country. I left everything. I come here. I started to work. Then I meet a really good guy here who built up on me. I felt like I can trust him. Then we become friends, and started from there. My soul started a little bit to relax, and even my personality, I felt like I'm in a good place. So even I was a bit like testing him, because I felt like after that relationship I cannot trust nobody else. So I kind of always, I was doing some little tests. It was not conscious, but it's kind of because of my fears and everything. So I was testing him in everything, like if I can trust him, or he's a good guy, he have got manners, he's just like, the emotional stuff, if his heart is in his place and everything is just fine with him. And when I done this, after that, I was like, okay, now I can just open up slowly.
You're cautious, which is good, yeah?
Yeah, after a long time.
Exactly, you need to protect yourself, though.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to learn. I mean, I can speak from my personally, my experience is that I also had to do work on myself, and then I had to learn to trust again as well.
That is the hardest.
Exactly, yeah, because your trust is broken, and emotionally you're really, really affected, and you don't know what's real, what's not really.
That is, oh God, you make the point, that is clear.
But you just got to be kind with yourself and give time. I mean, it sounds like you were very brave. You moved countries. So, I mean, that's very, very brave to do that. And even if you know, I mean, now you're happier. You're much happier. So you took the steps. You were brave enough to say, I need to remove myself from that situation, and go and start afresh. And it has worked out for you in the end. It's been a journey, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, but the first 3-4 years, I couldn't. I was like holding everything together. I never asked no help or something, because I am from my childhood. I am some kind of like taking responsibilities and everything. So I just like to struggle alone. I know it sounds egoist,
but sometimes it's hard to reach out as well. It's not easy to reach out.
So I felt like I'm too weak. So I need some time to digest some stuff and let everything go, to just give some time for myself to relax. Then after, if I feel strong enough to face it, the whole shit, sorry.
It's also to build yourself up, though, your confidence and everything up, right? It's
then
so many different things, right? You know, after coming out of a relationship, there's so many things going on. So it's not just one thing, is what I'm saying. You know, you've got to build your confidence, your emotions, so many different things that you need to build up.
Yeah, it's you become stronger, but you don't see the bigger picture. You just start somewhere, then I don't know. I felt like I never not gonna come out from that dark, because I was even in depression at home, and I just come here, and I remember so many times I was crying to the present boyfriend, and I keep continuously telling the same memories and everything, and he keep listening, and I just felt it's never not gonna end. So I can say that in the last couple of 2-3 years, I feel like I am just evolving. I mean, like I put some steps, so I'm going in the right direction. You know, after years, I needed to put myself, like, I clearly remember I was having a job in a pizza shop, and I was managing the staff, and sometimes I didn't even have time to eat. And I was like, no, I'm gonna put myself, and once a day I need to eat, because otherwise I'm not gonna have energy to keep the control and everything. So it was the first step. Then I have got some extra kilograms, then started from there. I felt more confident. Honestly, this helps a lot. Always in my life I want some extra, so I'm totally happy with that.
That's amazing. I mean, you've really done the work and taken the steps so that you can have a happier life and leave that behind you.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give to one of our viewers, or any of our viewers that are watching, that maybe they want to leave a bad situation and they don't know how to do it? I mean, you were very brave. You left the country, and we're not saying everybody has to move countries, but what would you say to them? Like, what would be your advice to them if they needed to leave a bad situation?
We're not gonna say that I was brave. I felt like just in that way how I was, I cannot stand up for myself. So in my mind I was like, let's just take all my shit together and bring somewhere where I can be myself, and I can be open up. I can just freely express myself without no judging. So it's kinda I hide, let's say, but it helps me a lot. So advice. The only thing I can suggest that to believe in yourself. So it doesn't matter how dark, how hard, just have patience. That is the main thing, because if you don't have patience with yourself, I try to love myself, but always I was like, I try to push things, and I try to be more perfect, more everything, just but I cannot. I am human, so I have got my limits.
So I just wanted to say thank you so much for sharing your story with us, Monica, and being here today. And to our viewers, if you have any of the problems that we discussed today, make sure you stay tuned. At the end, we'll have the mental health hotline there for you. Please do call it. Don't be alone.